calls for change after multiple workplace deaths across Tennessee. Advocacy groups pointing to deaths at construction sites in Nashville, the FedEx hub in Memphis, and a battery plant in Clarksville. That was all before 5 employees of Impact Plastics in East Tennessee died due to Hurricane Helene's floodwaters. Well, now advocates are pushing lawmakers to pass workers' protection measures to keep something like this from ever happening again. State Capitol reporter Tori Gessner explains.
The images from Impact Plastics paint a shocking picture. Hurricane Helene's floodwaters killed 5 of the plant's employees. After they receded, the allegations and calls for accountability began.
They knew there was a chance. We were right next to the river. None of this would be happening.
Impact Plastics denies any wrongdoing, arguing no employees died on the company's property, nor were they told they would be fired if they left.
There was time to escape.
But some workers' rights groups argue they never should have been there to begin with.
Had Impact Plastics made the decision that day to put people over their profits and their bottom line, those workers would still be with us today.
This is at Impact Plastics. This is the parking lot.
The tragedy also catching lawmakers' attention.
These allegations in East Tennessee with this plastics company are incredibly concerning. When I read about that, it reminded me of the Triangle Shirtwaist Fire in New York City, if you're familiar with that. That was a devastating tragedy that led to massive worker protections.
A statewide coalition of advocacy and faith groups want to see more done in Tennessee, including legislation adding protections for workers who choose to follow public safety recommendations in times of disaster. That's just one change Tennessee for All Coalition says could save lives and prevent another workplace tragedy.
A lot of the health and safety pieces at the local level have actually been preempted over the last 10 years by the Tennessee state government. So municipalities, cities, and counties aren't able to hold these employers accountable, which means that the state absolutely has to do it. But then also our communities really deserve the right to have that agency and to assert that those health and safety protections at the local level as well.
Reporting in Nashville, I'm Tori Gessner.
And Tennessee Democrats have sponsored worker protection legislation in the past, including bills focused on preventing wage theft and holding employers accountable for workplace safety violations. Now, they say the outcome of the investigation into Impact Plastics could give them more specific ideas for this upcoming legislative session.